First, the Special Forces counter-terrorist capability will be doubled, and the Olympic Games unit will be reinstated to handle chemical, biological, radiological and explosive incidents. ATO will get greater powers to question and hold...
Where's this all going to end?
In a bloodbath. The Libs go further in front every time Howard mentions the word war. Now they're going to cream us in the Senate.
Pardon?
I'm sorry, Tam, but you're never going to win a Senate seat on these figures.
Oh, that's rubbish. I can't believe everyone's giving up. Remember the GST, the BAS, corporate collapses, ANZED, bank closures, unemployment, the meanness and arrogance of the federal government. People won't forget that.
It's over. Team done. Kaput.
I don't think the electorate's that stupid.
It's 96 all over again. Worse. We're going to be years in the bloody wilderness. Jesus, what have I done to deserve this?
Oh, you haven't done anything to deserve this.
Yeah, but why is it me God's always pissing on?
Well, you have stopped going to Mass.
Oh, that's not it.
Howard's on his knees every Sunday.
So's Beasley, and look where it got him.
Mate!
Yes, mate?
Beasley's called a meeting looking for answers to the polls. Kicks off in 15.
Yeah, no worries.
There goes some unfinished, treacherous business. If he finds out you only tried to wangle him pre-selection to get rid of him...
You know what? I don't think I care. I need 10 slow laps, a massage, a sauna, and a recharge.
Why is our popularity soaring with all this war talk, darling?
Because, darling, we represent strength and courage. The courage to say no to terrorism. The courage to say no to queue jumpers who invade our shores. The courage to say we like things the way they are in this country. White, Christian and faithful to the Queen.
Mick Fielding?
Michael, actually.
No worries, Mick. Kev Finucane.
How are you, Kevin? This is my wife, Carolyn.
Caroline.
You're the Labor member for Rogers, aren't you?
Was, mate. Well, technically I still am. Bloody left rolled me for pre-selection. I've slotted into Clifton. I'm your new opposition.
So, Peter Petrakis has withdrawn?
Yeah. Just thought I'd come and say good day. Wish you the best. And when the bell rings, protect yourself at all times, eh?
And why did he withdraw?
Family reasons.
Family reasons? And when exactly did he withdraw?
Lunchtime yesterday. I'll be seeing you.
It's nice to see somebody's putting their family first.
You didn't. I said I never want to talk about it again. Craig Dawes. Look, it was for a good cause, all right? And if you ever breathe a word of this to anybody, I wouldn't sleep with Craig Dawes to cure world hunger. Oh, Gina. Gina. It will remain, without a doubt, the 11 most appalling seconds of my life.
Morning.
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 Mr.
Vanessa?
Fielding, great
Good news and bad news.
Labor's sex
First,
maniac.
I put a
have
name
managed,
to Labor's
don't
massive
ask me
sexual
how,
scandal.
to get the name. It's Peter Petrakis.
We're saying the same thing.
We are.
What's your source?
Surely not the same person.
Highly unlikely. Who was yours?
It was Tony Dunn. That's part of the bad news. And wait for this. He gave me Petrakis' name knowing Petrakis had withdrawn from Clifton at lunchtime yesterday.
Are you all right, dear?
I'm fine. Actually, if you'll just briefly excuse me. Hey, can't stop.
What's the hurry?
I did it for nothing.
What? No. Craig Dawes.
Yes, and he knew that the information was out of date.
Bastard.
I think I need to be alone for a little bit. And I think I'm going to be a little while.
Craig, mate. Oh, Kev, mate. Bloody tricky, this military commitment, eh? Damned if we do, damned if we don't, mate.
Oppose it, we lose the fascists. Support it, we lose the trendies. There's only one thing for it.
Stay parked on the fence.
Splinters in the arse option.
Well, that's what the meeting decided.
Nothing's changed in 3 years.
Nah.
Well, what can you say, mate?
Come on, fellas. Ain't over till the fat lady sings.
Hey, Mark, did you get any of my messages?
No, too busy, mate.
Well, how about I come up and talk to you?
No, not a good time, mate.
Hey, mate. No hard feelings.
How's that?
The Clifton pre-selection. I had no idea you were up for it, till afterwards.
All yours, Kev.
So you and Tone patched it up?
Hey?
I heard he cracked the shits with you. Only tried to organise you into Clifton to get rid of you. Of course, it mightn't have been all Tone's doing. You wouldn't trust that missus of his in a million years, eh?
Yeah, no worries.
Armed security officers will be placed at random on both domestic and international flights. There will be more stringent baggage security,
Where's
including
Vanessa?
full X-ray and physical search of cabin bags. And aircraft cockpits will be
Darling,
I regret...
you know how I'm a political ninny.
Nonsense, darling. I value your opinion enormously.
Kim Beazley has already backed the...
You're my very own Jeanette Howard to play snuggles with.
His initiative today was the...
Thank you, darling. So, am I wrong in thinking that, well, it's not very nice to scare people into voting for us, is it?
Nice doesn't enter into it, darling. If we wanted to be nice, we'd stick a huge welcome sign on Christmas Island and present each potential terrorist with an Australian flag. Ah, once more to the slaughterhouse.
Terrorists?
There's no need to be concerned, darling. This country's in the hands that God meant it to be in. Derek? Morning. Ah, Mr. Catter. Duty calls, eh? You sure you're not tempted to come back to it?
Rejoining the rationalists not bloody likely, I can assure you.
Been quite a month, hasn't it?
Beazley dragging defeat out of the jaws of victory. Even you might get re-elected, Michael.
Re-elected.
I don't have to remind you where my allegiances lie, do I, Lester?
If there were more as loyal to the light on the hill, we wouldn't be cactus in the polls.
OK, but just for the record, everything that follows pains me quite a bit. It's about Tony.
Mm-hmm.
He is a walking disaster waiting to happen for us.
Mm-hmm.
He had an affair with Sophie Hamilton, the Greens candidate in his electorate, while he was away on official business, taxpayers' expense. And to keep it quiet, he offered her a job, advising Beazley on the environment. Lester, I haven't even started. It turns out that soon-to-be Senator Tanya Dunn slipped into the same saddle. And it goes on, and it gets worse.
Comrade, this is very distressing.
What the Afghan opposition wants is American airborne strikes rather than ground troops. The United Front claims as many as 10,000 Taliban militants are ready to defect.
Are you back?
Yeah, sorry. Just a small personal crisis, but I'm fine.
Oh, Vanessa, what is it, dear?
Missed the division?
Priorities, mate. Thanks for dropping by. We need to talk. Hey, how's the vibe in the dress circle?
They're organising Kim's farewell dinner.
Fair dinkum. Christ.
The only question in terms of replacement seems to be whether Peter Beattie prefers his thermal long johns with or without a back flap. Tony, I have just had a most distressing conversation with Craig.
I categorically deny sleeping with Sophie Hamilton, and Tanya never did either.
Tony, the party knows that everything he said is irrefutable fact. There is nothing we do not know.
Lester,
the bottom line is that sins are of no importance unless they become public. I'm sorry, comrade, but Craig has become a problem. He's indulged in petty vindictiveness, which employed against the left, or even the Libs, would be laudable, but not against his own. That's a hanging offence. Personally, I'm sad. I had high hopes for Craig.
I loved him like a brother.
I strongly advise you to rectify the situation, comrade.
I just laid back, shut my eyes and thought of Clifton. Please, please, please don't tell Mr. Fielding.
Oh, I couldn't. I saved myself for Michael. Not that I told him, of course. He assumed. Because we don't talk about that sort of thing.
You're quitting.
Tan, there's nothing else for it. The Queenslanders hate my guts after I called Beattie the illegitimate love child of Sir Joe. I've got no future under the sun god.
But you're not going to lose your seat no matter how hard you think things are.
I don't.
What about your super?
Don't worry, I'll win my seat, lock in my super, and then I'll resign. Tan, I mean, basically, I have had enough of God pissing on me, okay? I mean, we were coasting to victory, and he cast me in the bloody backbench wilderness. I copped that on the chin, and he dropped bloody World War III in my lap. Yes? Oh, cheers, mate. Yes, just drop it anywhere. Which blows us out of the bloody electoral water, bringing me back to square one with the bloody Queenslanders and the sun god.
What will you do?
Oh, beauty, beef and black bean sauce with cashews. I'm going to lean on Richo for a job with Kerry. Start earning some decent money. And Tan, think of the time we'll have together, hey? Just you and me, away from this place.
I'm sorry, Tony. I still have plans to become a senator. I'm not giving up. I refuse to give up.
Trump's foreign minister claims he has now met face-to-face with American defence officials, and negotiations have begun for new military cooperation.
Caroline, have you heard the latest?
Another terrorist attack?
No, the Poles. We're creaming them. I have to get on to Darrell Williams's office. Find out if ASIO's planning a raid in my electorate. Where's Vanessa? Darling?
I've no idea. Oh, don't press me, Michael.
Well, she's all right, isn't she?
Oh, she's fine. It's about...
Yes?
The thing we don't talk about.
My share portfolio?
No, the other thing. Sex.
Is there no end to the sleaze of the Labour Party? I'm holding Tony Dunn personally responsible for the rottings of his advisor.
Tony Dunn. You call yourself a member of Parliament. Well, there's only one sort of member you are. First you set that Peter Petrarchus upon me, yes? Oh, and then you unleash your menial upon my personal assistant. You're choking.
What's going on?
He's choking.
Do you know mouth to mouth?
Yeah.
No! Oh, jeez, I've forgotten.
What's going on?
Well, he's choking.
He's choking. Well, do something.
Well, what?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, dear. Oh, God, he's dying.
Hurry!
He's going blue. Oh, look, right, this some sort of German manoeuvre. The Heineken.
Anthony!
You couldn't leave me.
No, I know. But I went there.
Where?
Where Kerry Packer went. The other side. Kerry was wrong. There is something there. It's okay. I've got my faculties. My name's Tony Dunn. Member for Wheeler. Aged 35. Happily married. And single-handedly responsible for every single thing that's gone wrong in my life. That's what was on the other side, Dan. My whole life. My mistakes, my bastardry. I saw myself celebrating poor old Barry McKenna choking to death on a cashew. The other thing I saw, Dan, was my deceit. I'm sorry. I had a fling with Sophie Hamilton.
I know.
How?
I just knew.
Well, that was the old me. I'd lost sight of what was important. God wasn't pissing on me. I was pissing on me and all the people that had faith in me. But not anymore. I'm staying in politics. It's a noble profession. And I reckon there's a lot I can do.
Nearly choked on a cashew nut?
And Michael saved him.
You're joking. Oh, I've got to get back.
Hey, have you figured out a way to punish Mr. 11?
He's sorted. He's going to cyberspace.
Put my arms around him. Jerk. Out it comes. Nut. Save his life. I still don't know why, considering the way he deceived me. Well, I do, actually. It was an instinctive reaction. You know, I swerved to avoid dogs.
Michael Fielding's
Unless, of course, the beamer's going to hit something more solid.
This is brilliant.
Darling, Michelle Grattan from the Sydney Morning Herald.
That is how it's brilliant. You are a hero. This is going to be a page 1 lead for you.
Photo with the PM?
Tell Michelle we'll call her back at the very least.
Michelle, can we get back to you later?
Well, who would have thought?
Darling, it was very nearly a tragedy. This is getting out of hand.
Well, no, darling.
Michael! Man of the moment.
Well, it was nothing.
What kept you, Terry?
If I'd known you were such a rank amateur, I would have thought you jammed the cashew down Tony Dunn's throat.
And I tell you to jam it up your ass, but your head must be so comfy there.
Come along, Michael. The PM's got an extremely busy schedule. We're trying to squeeze you in.
The PM? Me? Well...
He's finally realising his potential.
No more Chinese tucker. Symptomatic of the pathetic rituals that dominate the Labor Party. What's more, I'm quitting and going independent, beholden to no one.
Are you sure you're feeling okay?
Never better, Tan. And looking forward to doing my honest bit for the richly textured, multiracial electorate of Wheeler. I'm going to find my mate Craig. Forgive him and recruit him to the cause.
And we thought you were accident-prone.
Well, it did feel like I'd inherited the fielding accident-prone gene.
Oh, no way, fella. You're a Polly. You're one of us. We've dealt the war card, but you've saved a life. And now we've locked in the carping humanitarian.
Ah.
Craig! Craig! It's okay. It's all right. No problem. I forgive you. Your little natter with Lester? Didn't happen, okay?
I didn't say a thing, mate. I couldn't get a word in with him dumping on you. I'm telling you, he wouldn't listen to me.
Not true, is it? You know that's not true.
Mate, listen, mate.
I understand you hated me. I was a hateable person. We were hateable people together. But things are going to change. How's about we get together tonight, just you and me, over a feed of Italian? Italian? Lester?
Tony.
I'll put it in writing, but I'm quitting and going independent.
Lester. Tony Dunn's had a breakdown.
So it would seem.
You've had a big day. Things will be back to normal in the morning.
And there's no turning back. The major parties no longer represent the interests of the little people. I'm going to call Peter Andren. He's a good bloke. We could make a great team.
What about Bob Catter?
We're a broad church. We independents. Everyone's welcome.
Well, I'll leave you to it. I'm going to have coffee with Cheryl.
Hi, Peter. Yeah, it's Tony. Tony Dunn. Mate, I have seen the light.
No, mate. No, it's no problem. What, say 45 minutes? Yeah. Okay, ta. Seems the PM's had to pop out. Oh, it's only 45 minutes. Now, we can do the conference now and then get the chooks back for the photo later.
Oh, well, I'm at the PM's best.
Mr. Fielding.
Well, news travels fast. Yes.
How does it feel to have saved one of your political opponents?
Oh, well, I just did what any decent, upstanding, moral member of the Liberal Party would do. Look, I think it's important to remember that in these times of crisis that we should all help each other. It's very important. We're all human beings, after all.
Tony Dunn's dead.
Oh, he would be, except I performed a resurrection.
No, he's really dead.
Well, he can't be. I saved him. Where are you going?
There goes the front page leader.
Look, he's not dead! You can't do this to me.
I'm so sorry, Tanya. So sorry.
He just decided there was room for decency in politics.
Sorry, Kev, Craig. Tanya has to have Wheeler. There's a good 3% in a grieving widow.
It's Tony Dunn, isn't it? Oh, by the way, Howard's called the election.
Tony, they want me to contest Wheeler. I'll win it for you, Tone.
Because frankly, I can only put my flirtation with the Labor Party, down to immaturity. But Natasha, I have seen the light. And I'm also presently unencumbered job-wise, and I would consider it an honour to assist you and Aidan in any way, shape or form that I possibly can.
Craig, I think your specific skills are more at home in the old parties.
You should check out the parliamentary email. Word is it was all over in just 11 seconds.
That was the series final of Corridors of Power. Next week, comedian Lenny Henry mixes stand-up, sketches and music in The Lenny Henry Show. That's next Friday afternoon. And tomorrow, the movies are the main topic of conversation when the Master of Chat is joined by actress Sharon Stone, the multi-talented Stephen Fry and the divine Miss M, yes, Bette Midler. It's Parkinson, 9:25 tomorrow night. Stay with us now for the music trivia game, Spicks and Specs.